In this video, we're going to learn to find the least common denominator. Sometimes in short we say LCD. These are the three steps that will help us to find the least common denominator. First step is to factor out each denominator completely. 2. List each unique factor from any denominator. The LCD, or the least common denominator, is a product of the unique factors, each raised to the power equivalent to the largest number of times that the factor occurs in any denominator. This is in other words, we take the factor that have, if we have a common factor, we have to take the one that has the largest or the larger of each of the exponents. Let me show you what I mean by this. Step 1. We factor out each denominator. Now, factor out, in this case here, you want to rewrite the number into prime because I have 10 here, so the number. So that's why sometimes this method here also called the prime factorization method. So 10 is composed out of 2 times 5. 2 and 5 are prime number. And then times x to the q. Now for a variable, I like to keep it like that. I find it easier to do this, to keep the x to q like this. For 5x squared, which is the second denominator. Now 5 is a prime number, so all you have to do is copy this over. There's nothing that you can do about the 5 times x squared. That's step 1. Step 2 is list each unique factor. These are called factor. Factor is something they multiply other. So this is a factor here, factor here, factor. So I have to take 2, take 5, do a factor. Now for the x, I have x to the q and x to the second. These are a factor here. But the x to the q is the larger exponent. So I take x to the q. Okay. So now we multiply everything together. I have 10x to the q. So this is the LCD. Let's try another example. So same step. First step, I'm going to list the first denominator and I'll factor out 6 is composed out of 2 times 3, then take it times y here. And then you have 4y plus 12. Now factor out as 4 to the times x plus 3. Because 4 times y is 4y, 4 times 3 is 12. Now the 4, I like to rewrite this as 2 squared. Because 4 is composed out of 2 times 2, which is our prime number, and then y plus 3. Now for the LCD, when you pick all the unique factor in the denominator. So 2 is unique. I take that. I take 3. I take y. And then I'm going to take y plus 3. These are unique. Now for the 2, I notice that I have 2 here and 2 square here. This is a common one. Since it's common, I have to pick the one that has the greatest or the larger exponent, which is 2 square. So the LCD will be the product of all this factor, which is 4 times 3 is 12, times y plus 3. This is the answer. Let's try another example. factor out. I have 5 times x squared minus 1. Then I recognize the second factor out more by x minus 1 times x plus 1. That's it, because I remember I have a squared minus b squared equal to a minus b times a plus b. So in this case here, we have x is a and b is 1. So how I know the factor doesn't out. So please remember this identity. It's very helpful. And then for the second denominator, we'll factor out. I have x here, x there, so I have minus 1 and minus 1. Every time you see this, you have two factor or more that repeat like this, go ahead and put like this. Okay? So x minus 1 times x minus 1 is x minus 1 squared. Right? So the LCD will be, now we can pick all the unique factor. So this here 5 unique, x minus 1 is unique, then x plus 1 also unique. Now I notice that the x minus 1 factor and x minus 1 here, the same factor here. We need to pick the one that had the greater exponent, which is 2. So the LCD here is this. The whole thing, the LCD, which is the answer.